Sa latest interview nga po, ni Unified Champion Japanese Monster na Oya Inoue ay sinabi nga nito na pinag-aaralan niya na ng husto ngayon ang mga galaw at estilo ng ating kababayan na si Unified WBA at IBF Super Bantamweight Champion Marlon Tapales. Bagamat heavy underdog si Marlon Tapales sa kanilang bakbakan ni Inoue para sa Undisputed Showdown na gaganapin bago matapos ang taong 2023, ay hindi nga po minamaliit ni Inoue ang ating kababayan. Bagkus mataas ang respeto ni Inoue kay Marlon Tapales dahil hindi kumpiyansa itong halimaw sa kanilang sagupaan. Kung kaya't, kinuha pa nito ang Japanese fighter na tinalo ni Tapales via second round knockout na si Hiroaki Teshigawara upang humingi ng tulong at samahan sa panonood ng mga videotapes ng mga naging laban ni Tapales. Sabi nga ni Inoue, base sa mga napanood niyang laban ni Tapales, ay nakita niya daw na napaka-flexible ng katawan ng ating kababayan at kayang-kaya daw nitong gamitin ang kanyang upper body sa tamang paraan. Bukod pa dyan, ay may napakagandang depensa nga daw itong si Tapales. Kaya naman, dahil dyan, na posible daw na mas magaling pa si Marlon Tapales kaysa sa huli nitong nakalaban na si Stephen Fulton. Dagdag pa nga ni Inoue na kapag nagtagumpay daw siya sa laban niya kay Tapales, ay hindi pa nga daw doon magtatapos ang paglaban niya sa Super Bantamweight Division. Bagkus lilinisin daw niya ang division na ito at isusunod daw niya ang mga bigating boksingero na sila former WBC Super Bantamweight World Champion Luis Pantera Neri, former Unified Super Bantamweight World Champion Murodjon Akhmadalib, at si 3 Division World Champion Janriel Casimero. Ibig sabihin talaga nito mga idol na malaki na talaga ang tsansa na magtuos na si Casimero at Inoue dahil nanggaling na mismo ito sa bibig ng Japanese Monster. At ang tanging gawin na lang ni Cuadro Alas Casimero na wag siyang matatalo sa mga paparating niyang laban. Magbigay ng maganda at tuloy-tuloy na impresibong panalo sa mga paparating na laban habang inaantay ang halimaw ng Japan. Pero bago pa man nga daw makipagbardagulan kina Luis Neri at Casimero, ay kailangan muna daw ng mga ito na sumailalim sa drug testing. Nang sa ganon, ay masiguradong malilinis silang mga boksingero at maiwasan daw ang mga posibleng dayaan. Ganon pa man mga idol, ay bumanat nga pong muli si Casimero kay Inoue sa pamamagitan ng pag-post nito sa kanyang social media at ipinasilip nga ni Cuadro Alas ang mga koleksyon na boksingerong tinalo niya ng nakaraan. At bilangin daw ni Inoue na ilang taon na daw siyang gustong baklasin at wasakin ni Casimero. Para nga po sa mga hindi nakakaalam mga idol, ay nakatakda nga po sanang maglaban si Casimero at Inoue noong April 2020 sa Las Vegas, Nevada, USA para sa isang unification fight sa Bantamweight Division. Nagkapirmahan na nga po dyan ng kontrata ang dalawa at tumungo na nga ng Amerika si Casimero. Subalit sa hindi inaasahang pagkakataon, ay lumaganap po noon ang kinatatakutang COVID-19 pandemic.
Hindi namin alam kasi sabi nga may COVID-19.
Ano po?
COVID-19.
Ano po?
Dahil dyan, ay napilitang ikansela ng Top Rank Promotion ang kanilang laban. Pero nanatili pa nga si Cuadro Alas sa bansang Amerika upang antayin si Naoya Inoue. Subalit sabay ng pagdating ni Inoue sa bansang Amerika, ay mas pinili na lamang nitong labanan ang kanyang mandatory challenger noon na si Jason Moloney kaysa piliing labanan si Casimero. Ayon kasi sa mga balita noon na ipinag-utos na kasi agad ng IBF na idepensa ni Inoue ang kanyang titulo kay Jason Moloney. Mula nang mabalitaan, nakansela na ang unification fight nito kay Janriel Casimero. At dahil nga dyan mga idol, nag-iba ng direksyon si Casimero at nilabanan na lang ang undefeated fighter ng bansang Ghana na si Duke Maika. Dito ay ibinuhos ni Cuadro Alas ang inis at sama ng loob sa nakanselang laban nila ni Inoue. Bugbog sarado nga po ang naranasan dito ni Duke Maika. Winasak at tinapos sa pangatlong round ng kanilang sagupaan via technical knockout.
And a big one, and then that Maika, he threw that right hand over it, but back by Duke Maika. Have to be careful. Now coming forward, Duke Maika end zone, and he probably had the belt with that overhand right, that jab, set it up with right, that really narrowed back a little bit. So if you're Micah, like what you've seen going toe-to-toe so far.
Casimero willing to fight on the inside, followed by a right hand.
And it's really knocking Casimero. Speaking of thinking twice when he's coming in.
Nice left hook followed by a winging shot down. Hey! And now Casimero looking for the finish. Can he get it here in the second round?
He's got to tie him up. Casimero
Just survived.
Good. And now Micah's.
Yeah, Micah.
That buckled the knees of Micah. Back comes Casimero, but Micah literally trying to get a long look at the Ghanaian. And now Casimero picking up the pace again. Shot what Casimero on Micah.
And you can see Micah
Short circuits you, so it takes a little bit to be ripped underneath.
loading up.
Casimero by Micah, I don't think has his legs totally underneath him. The left to the body.
Leash. And I think
What a
right
vicious
there.
left uppercut. All right, Steve Willis waves it off. Push-ups wants to get more of a workout.
Simula noon, doon na nga nag-umpisa ang kalbaryo ni Casimero na makaharap at baklasin ang halimaw ng Japan na si Naoya Inoue. Bago nga po matapos ang bidyong ito mga idol, narito ang fight analysis ng laban ng Marlon Nightmare Tapales at Naoya the Monster Inoue. Bago ang lahat mga idol, kung bago ka pa lamang sa aking YouTube channel, huwag mo sanang kalimutan mag-like, subscribe at pag-hit ng bell button para updated ka sa bidyong katulad nito. Sa kasalukuyan, si Naoya Inoue ay may ibinabanderang undefeated record na 25 panalo, 22 dito ay talaga namang tinapos sa brutal na knockout o may 88% knockout percentage. Samantalang ang ating kababayan na si Marlon Tapales ay may kartadang 37 panalo at 19 dito ay tinapos nito sa pamamagitan ng knockout at 3 talo o may 51% knockout percentage. Nauna ng 4 na taon at 2 buwan si Tapales nang pasukin ito ang professional boxing noong 2008. Samantalang taong 2012 naman nang pumasok sa pro si Naoya Inoue. Pero hindi nga po matatawaran ang patuloy na pag-usbong ng karera ni Naoya Inoue sa boxing. Lalo na't hindi basta-basta ang mga kalidad ng mga boksingerong tinalo nito. Pagdating naman sa total number of rounds, si Marlon Tapales ay kumubra na ng total of 258 rounds kumpara sa 146 pa lang ni Naoya Inoue. Kung tail of the tape naman ang pag-uusapan, mas mataas ng kapiraso si Naoya Inoue na may taas na 5'5" kumpara sa 5'4" ni Tapales. Mas mahaba lang din naman ng mahigit kalahating pulgada ang reach ni Inoue na pumalo sa 68.1 inches ayon sa Box.live kumpara sa 67.5 inches reach ni Tapales. Base sa mga numerong ito mga idol, hindi na nakakapagtaka na pumabor ang mga sports bookies sa Japanese Monster. Lalo na't pinatunayan pa nito na siya ang pound for pound king nang talunin niya kamakailan lang ang kampiyon na si Stephen Fulton. Sa ngayon ay wala pa naman pong inilalabas na chance of winning percentage ng dalawang boksingero. Dehado man tayo sa mata ng ilang mga boxing fans at sports analyst sa labanang ito. Tiwala naman ako na buhay ang determinasyon ng ating kababayan para may panalo ang labang ito at para maging kauna-unahang Pilipinong boksingero na maging undisputed champion ng Super Bantamweight Division. Narito ang ilang highlights ng laban nila Naoya Inoue at Marlon Tapales. Paki-comment ang inyong prediksyon at opinion mga idol. Maraming salamat po.
Together before he tries to fire. That's just the way it is. For better.
For Marlon. Philippines.
Let's go, Marlon!
Nice, Marlon.
I'm moving around.
This is round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 belts. So Ronnie Rios is coming in. Oh boy, what a jab right up. And even MJ said, listen, Ronnie Rios is never. And
that's going to be a punch that can knock off this.
So in 12 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, 2 belts. So Ronnie Rios is coming in. Oh boy, what a jab right up. 12 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, 2 belts. So Ronnie Rios is coming in. Oh boy, what a jab right up. And even MJ said, listen, Ronnie Rios is never.
And that's going to be a punch that can knock off this.
So he looks to go downstairs.
Moving to the left bottom and let it all go.
Well, he is pushing the pace now a little bit when he run. It was tough to get his wind back. Largely moments operating again. He's got it up. He is hurt. And Abadalia with a clubbing right hand. And Ronnie Rios is never.
And that's going to be a punch that can knock off this.
So he looks to go downstairs.
To the left bottom and let it all go.
And even MJ said, listen, Ronnie Rios is never.
And that's going to be a punch that can knock off this.
So he looks to go downstairs.
Moving to the left bottom and let it all go.
Well, he is pushing the pace now a little bit when he run. It was tough to get his wind back. Largely moments operating the jab. He's got it up. He is hurt. And Abadalia with a clubbing right hand. There's.
Moving to the left bottom and let it all go.
Well, he is pushing the pace now a little bit when he run. It was tough to get his wind back. Largely moments.
That's an awkward punch to throw, but you can see the heavy hands.
Years now. God, he wants me to do it.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah. So,
Aquadalia was not going in there. Look, see that overhand left that just missed by Tapales, and another back to the head.
Criticized for people to look at the result of the Iwasa fight. What Tapales will tell you is that he took a nasty headbutt early in that fight and never really recovered from it.
Dahlia finally landed some jabs there. I think the jab's going to be the key bit.
Yeah, a lot more assertive this round. And Jack Dahlia's not let his hands go.
Really, because this is the first time I've seen Dahlia throw something behind. Apollo will finally see an angle from the position. This is what makes MJ Aquadalia special. It's the position and the angles that he gets on opponents. It's the first time we've seen it.
he would Chocolatito. Oh, left hand there. A good one from Tapales.
Is heavy-handed, so there's a lot of respect for the power of Tapales.
Finally, we're seeing jabs. 2 sharp jabs by Tapales. Both of them landed. There's some more jabs right there.
Oh, speaking of one punch.
He's in control of the momentum of this fight. He's in control right now. Look at like shots like that. Clean left hands followed by a right hand.
Oh, big left hand. Start to the fight for the Philippine, but
Aquadalia with Tapales still landing punches like that.
Yeah, I think both these guys.
Success. He's still going to try to hurt Aquadalia. Doing right now, Aquadalia. Credit to Tapales.
oh, there's a left from
Smart, savvy fighter and a champion like Aquadalia.